See you all for the next one. Alright, more Little Cup Ahoy. I haven't had too much time to experiment around, because this is all being recorded / streamed on the same night. So let's give this team another shot. They did pretty good last time. I think they got us our 5 out of 5 win. And I think, like, unless, like, I haven't got a good recording, I think I've done all I can with costume Pokemon. Time to retire that concept idea. We'll play around with shiny flexing a little bit longer. But there are some non-shiny Pokemon I want to play around with on this team. And wow, I think that's the first time having Bite actually worked out well. Still, I'm gonna get walled pretty hard by Dino. Did I swap in the Bronzor? I sure did make that horrible mistake. My logic was if I went into Musino, they were just gonna swap away. But hindsight, it's definitely better just letting Musino go down. Or letting Meowth, especially with how weak it got. I should have just let Meowth go down. And then brought Musino in safely. Wow, I think that was the worst play of the night. Because this is the Pokemon specifically used to counter Bronzor, and here I am just throwing my Bronzor at it voluntarily, like sacrificing my Bronzor to the Dino Volcano. At least I'm gonna get both shields before going down. But if they have a Bronzor in the back themselves, I could be in trouble. Our last Pokemon is just a Piplup. Nothing too threatening. I mean, like, what else was I gonna do with that Meowth? The one downside of this situation is Water Charge move, but also I have a shield, and Charm is just being good old Charm right now. So I just shield this attack, do one more Charm, and we got the battle. Simple as that. Yeah, even with that terrible play, I was still able to pull it around. I think that speaks more merit for my team than it does myself. But hopefully the next battles we have coming up, like, giving more time for my own personal merit. Kinda like curious of playing around with second moves on some of these Pokemon, but I think I'm gonna wait until I'm, like, more committed to a team before even considering that option. I mean, we got Little Cup for a whole week, but then again, I don't know if they'll ever visit this concept for a battle again afterwards. Ooh, I'm speaking of things that I want to, like, switch away to. This is a good switching away to opportunity. Unfortunately, I'm probably like gonna lose this Ditto match simply because of Charm, but maybe I can at least get a shield out before going down. Yeah, you know the use. You could just swap into Bronzor, but then they would just swap into something counter the Bronzor. Speaking of which, I'm not sure if this was meant to be a Bronzor counter, but Bronzor definitely does better than my Alolan Meowth against this sort of thing. Oh, hey! I think this is what they were planning on bringing for their Bronzor counter. Fun! We'll see how well it serves against No Fun Allowed. I think it's gonna matter of, like, getting rid of shields first and then seeing how it goes. Oh, you know what? I have 2 shields, so I probably could just, like, take care of it with just confusion if I really wanted to. Well, I mean, with the flame charge, it might be a little bit more close than I suspect. But just save that energy for the heavy slam going in here. Alolan Meowth's not going to be doing too much good against the Cypher. So if I could like find a way to sneak it in here to take a charge move. Ooh, so close to actually pulling that off. Cause I am kind of just nervous ending this battle with Alolan Meowth when it's got that Fairy Cutter. I was gonna say, it probably wasn't necessary. I think I just made things more complicated by doing that, but I mean, it worked at the end. We still won. So I'll take it. Yeah, this definitely feels like the team, at least out of the two that I've made. This feels like the team I go to when I just want to win. A little bit of a shame, like... At least it's not just copy-paste of the Holy Trinity exactly. But it does feel a little too close that it just feels like a little bit of a hamper on my creative juices. But I mean, at least I get the shiny flex. Yeah, now's a good time to bring you in. This may seem a weird play, like it does resist my confusion, but I'm pretty confident I can resist the things that it can do to me. Oh man, like I could just farm it down if I really wanted to. And I just have heavy slams for days. This shouldn't work. This shouldn't be working so well, and yet here I am. I probably didn't even need to use that shield. I was just like being overcautious. And I mean, there's that Charmander too. All the more reason to take as long as I can to take out the routes. To like wait out the timer and all that. Yeah, like they didn't freaking shield that. They might end up regretting it though, because they resisted it, but 2 of these will take it out. So that's a good chunk of damage still. So got a little bit of shield pressure, and I think I'm still going to take out the Charmander regardless of all that. Again, Bronzor OP, please nerf. This might be the one that slays the Steel Diamond Beast. But even still, even if it can somehow defeat it, I feel pretty confident we can just like charm away the Meditite. I might have been better off saving that shield just to be certain, but oh my god, this is actually gonna work. Just the music play. Bronzor honestly feels like cheating, but I don't know what I would use in replacement for it, especially for the Shiny Flex team. How are we doing? This is like 3 out of 3. Let's see if we win the other 2. Almost feel... This is the famous words that people say before they get humbled. But I feel like I can't even build up the dramatic. Bronzor makes it too easy. Again, I'm not even using the Holy Trinity. I'm just using like... what's a good metaphor for like the strongest piece of a 3-part machine? Kinda impressive how well Meowth does, and I'm tempted not to shield just in case? I'll probably regret not shielding. Well, you know, a huge pile of regret. Thankfully I have a busted Pokemon in the back I can just like make up for lost ground. Now they could have 2 moves. They probably don't. I am kind of curious how well I resist the Rock Slide, but I was already playing a little too risky. And as we've seen, Charmanders... I can still go through Charmanders despite being weak to them. Wasting my shields the way I did though is probably not a good thing in my favor. Let me see if I can like time out this swap in a way to get the move, or they could just bring in an Execute over there. I don't know why I was saying not very effective with the whole shields thing. Ugh. Speaking of the shields thing, you know what? I'm not gonna shield, I'm gonna save it for Bronzor. And if I get their last shield in the process, all the better. If they don't shield it, yeah, it's gonna be resisted, but it might actually put in a range where I can, like, charm it down. So, there is pros to either way they decide to approach this. Ooh, baby. Thank you, Battle Leg. Alright. I think I can... I'm not gonna shield, because I need to save my shield for the fire charge move if it comes out. And I think I can take the C-bomb. Oh yeah, I take that C-bomb just fine. Can I take 2? I mean, I think that Charmander still has a good enough chunk of health that I gotta. Oh yeah, and they have no shields. So hello, Charmander. This is what I was saving my shield for. Now, and thankfully I just got to my Heavy Slam just in time. Just before they could actually make use of their attack boost. And I think that's GG. Which is pretty good considering, like, I felt like I played a little bit bad in some parts of that match. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I think I just barely survive it. But Confusion might have a long enough animation that they're able to finish me off with their own quick move. Or the quick move could have been waiting for that charge attack animation to finish. That could be an option too. Alright, so that's 1 and 2. We almost got humbled. Just barely got humbled. Is this gonna be our downfall? Is this team's winning streak gonna be ruined? Not by Pokemon, but by overzealousy. Let's find out and see. Will Sam be the king, be the knight that slays the Metal Bell Dragon? It's almost 10 o'clock, I'm a little tired. Okay, so this is not a great lead, but not good enough to actually justify switching away. Meowth may actually like whittle away with Bite. It's gonna be close. You know what? It's close enough that I'm gonna shield. Just because if I can get like this, if I can take it out before it takes me out, switch advantage alone justifies using the shield. Plus, I'm so close to actually getting a foul play off. Unfortunately, I have a Pokemon weak to it and a Pokemon that resists it. Oh, but I do also have Aqua Tail. That might have been a mistake. Bronzor may have still been the better option. But you know what? Put shield pressure on early on. I'm just gonna save a shield for Bronzor. This is kind of tough. They still have 2 shields, but we are able to take out that Pokemon before they can unleash their charge attack energy madness. And the last Pokemon's a poison type. I'll humor them by like using Heavy Slam once, but I'm not gonna make the same. Honestly, even now it's some. Oh, what, dude! You had a chance. I think it's a small chance, if it existed at all. But you still had a chance to win that battle if you just shielded my attack. Cause if you use your shields on all my charge moves, then it just came down to, can you? Actually, I mean, with the no one's thinking more about it. That play kind of makes sense. I resist both moves that Bulbasaur can learn, so it's probably just like a way to like end this battle now. I know how it goes, sort of deal. And I don't think we're high enough rank to get any interesting Pokemon prizes, but we can see. Oh, Galarian Zigzagoon. Actually, I think that's like a default prize for reaching a certain rank. I'll take a Galarian Zigzagoon. I'll take every single Galarian Zigzagoon the game wants to hand out to me. So yeah, that's another battle of the set, and it's almost 10 o'clock now. So I think I'm going to end the stream off here. Even if we still have another set to go through. I can just do that off stream as I'm getting ready for bed. And I'll be honest, it probably will be just the same as the last battle, because I'll use the same team. So I can't really think of a good reason to justify doing it all again, at least tonight. And maybe by tomorrow when I get tired of this Shiny Flex team, I'll play around with something else, because I'm not using the top of the meta yet. I'm a third of the way there, but there's still 2/3 that I can change to being completely generic and boring. So, point being, there's other Pokemon I can play around with in between where we are now and that generic point. Thank you all for tuning in, and hope to see you for the next one. Take care.